Okay, we have with us here ticket 8755. It's a Yamaha clarinet, judging by the case. Let's have a look inside. It's a C100, one of my favourite student clarinet models. My first thought is check the pads, because that's what's going to be going with these ones. And on the side of this one straight away, you can see that the B trill key pad is looking a bit done. That's a definite changer. There are a couple of new synthetic pads in here actually, which is quite interesting. Our D key, well, AD key is done. That needs changing, so that's two pads that need changing. This one looks, EB key here looks okay, but it's very difficult to tell under the A touch piece. So more will be revealed when we get that apart. The register key, the cork has seen better days, but it looks like it's going to seal fine. G sharp looks okay. What about this B flat here? That's a maybe. It's starting to show some signs of wear on the sides. Mechanically it feels okay. The cork on the regulation, on the bridge regulation is there, and it looks okay, so we like that. We've got our bumper cork on our side B flat. That's good. The side B flat, has that moved? Yeah, that's just colliding a little bit with our F sharp trill. You can even hear it as it clicks by, so I'll reposition that that side B flat there. That's our top joint. Now let's have a look at our bottom joint. We've got the pads looking pretty healthy. Again, a new pad in the speaker, new synthetic, two new pads here. And we'll see how these two closed pads go, but they look pretty healthy. Mechanically it feels okay. This feels okay, this feels okay. And I'm just going to answer the phone, then we'll come back with some more assessment. Okay, we're back with our assessment. That's actually quite funny. It was the owner of this clarinet that called to check on the progress of it. So I told him he'd hear himself ringing the shop when he watches this video back. Okay, a little bit of debris and build up just in that tenon receiver there. Dust and a bit of gunk on the pads. Again, a mixture of new and old pads, so someone's been taking care of this clarinet, which is good to see. Two new synthetic pads on our bottom joint, and our mouthpiece, let's have a look. Nice looking 4C, a bit of gunk down the inside corners of the chamber, so we'll make sure we get that cleaned out. And the barrel, no cracks, looks like it's in good nick, just normal bit of debris inside the tenon receivers of the barrel. And the same story with the bell, so that'll all clean up nicely. We're going to get this stripped apart and into the clean room, so I'll see you in a moment for the pull apart. Okay, here's our top joint ready to be stripped apart, so let's get into it. Okay, so that's our top joint apart. Let's have a look at any pads that we couldn't get a good view of earlier. That's looking good. Where are our changes? That one, we're going to change that. I'll wait for it to come into focus and see if you can see what I'm seeing. Little tears on the edges. So we're changing that. Our G sharp, no, it's good. Our side B flat's good. This is the register key I was talking about. You can see that the cork's a little bit worn away, but the seat's nice and indented in there, so that's definitely going to be making a good seal. So we're going to leave that. Here's our B trill key. Our B trill key is done. We're going to change that for sure. So 1, 2. I'm sure I spotted 3 earlier, or maybe it was a 2 and a maybe, because these other trill keys look to be in pretty good nick. Our G sharp is fine. Double checking our A, that looks okay. This one here is okay. So we'll come back to you with 2 new pads here when we do this. Okay, sorry about that. I was interrupted by some customers coming in the door just earlier. So these are the 3 we will replace. I've decided we should replace that left hand aux B flat because there's a little tear in the side here and it's creeping towards the seat and the pad. So rather than a customer having to come back in 6 months, we're just going to do it now while it's apart. So that's our top joint apart. Let's get the bottom joint apart next. Okay, here's our bottom joint. So I've just started taking off the levers, but I didn't hit the time lapse yet. So here it is. Let's start taking it apart. Okay, and here are our bodies. The top joint and bottom joint cleaned. Look at that luster. I'm very happy with our cleaning method. Here's the barrel and the belt. Okay, so the next step is to install pads in our top joint keys. There were 3 that we're going to change out, so let's get on to that now. Just to give you an idea of the before and after, here's the before. This is what the existing pads look like. That's the side B flat with a little tear that's heading towards the seat. This one is our B trill key, the worst of the 3, fraying everywhere along the top. And here is our A D key, which has got 2 points in which the membrane's torn, so moisture will leak into that sooner rather than later. So that's what they look like now. Let's get our new pads in. Okay, and through the power of editing, here are our 3 new pads. Seated, treated, not yet regulated. That's our trill B. Here's our A D key. And here is our side B flat. Look at that lovely seat in there. So these are going to go forever and ever and ever, these new pads. Leather, chocolate roux leather pads. Okay, we're going to continue on now. We'll get our top our top joint reassembled now that it's been cleaned and all the pads have been cleaned. The other pads I should mention, the original pads, we have treated them as well, so they'll like that. It'll just help them with a bit of, give them a bit of suppleness back and extend their life a little bit. Okay, here we go. Let's put our top joint back together. And here's our bottom joint all apart. This is going to clean up really nicely. The cork looks good. All the pads were as expected, look quite nice. There's an interesting mix of new and old pads in this C100, so I'm glad that we were able to change a few more and keep it, extend its life even further. Just a bit of dirt and grime on the pads, but nothing what to worry about. A bit of dried, it's a little bit of dried grease or something on the back of this C-sharp lever. Oh no, it's a little bit of plastic, a little bit of plastic rod in there. So let me have a look at the corresponding. This is quite interesting. There's someone's put in a little bit of plastic here to avoid the classic Yamaha C-sharp lever conundrum of the cork being worn away. So that's just going to sit there and travel nicely. That's quite a neat little solution for what is an ongoing problem for Yamaha clarinets. So that's good to see. Alright, here's our stripped instrument in all its parts. We're going to get this from here into the cleaning room and we'll come back to the bench once this is all cleaned. And here's our top joint, reassembled, cleaned, looking beautiful. We also took the opportunity when I was putting it back together to straighten out our side B flat. That's clicking right now because it's not attached to the bottom joint, which would typically, the bottom of this, the foot of this key rests against a post on the bottom joint, so that's moving independently, freely and wonderfully. Moving on from this, let's get to our bottom joint to reassemble that. Here's our bottom joint for reference, unassembled obviously. Here's our key work we have laid out here. I'm not expecting anything untoward as we put this together. So let's get into it. And our top joint, and our bottom joint, it's getting on in the day, is reassembled and ready to go. So I'm really excited now to get to our play test. And here it is all together and assembled. This is my mouthpiece on top, and I'm very happy. I did a slight bit of re-regulation on our EB and our bridge, and our A G sharp I did earlier. Here is what it sounds like.